Next, we have SV Court Watch.
Yes, good morning. I'm speaking on behalf of a group of 70 women in Silicon Valley who were harmed by a nonprofit by the name of WomenSV. This nonprofit is acting as a runner and capper scheme. They are referring high asset divorce cases to a core group of attorneys, namely the Hoover Kerpalka law firm that sits where Jim Hoover sits on the advisory board. And there has been reporting on this nonprofit for the entire year. There has been absolutely no investigation into the attorneys that are engaged in this conduct, almost as if it's widely accepted. Last Friday, 2 of the women who were harmed by this runner and capper scheme, one is 62 years old and the other one lost custody of a young child, went to record who was going in and out of the Glass House venue in San Jose where the local bar was hosting their party and where the Hoover Kerpalka law firm was a sponsor. Sherry Diamond was placed at the front of that venue, and she then came out and started to record the women and harass them and try to intimidate them from engaging in what is clearly First Amendment protected activity. Sherry Diamond is a licensed attorney. You have credible evidence inside your own state bar records with Elizabeth Liu that Sherry Diamond is shredding complaints submitted under the local court rule, General Rule 3B. She is shredding those complaints as an agent for the local bar contracted with the courts. This is unacceptable. It is unacceptable for the state bar to turn a blind eye to the patterns and practices of lawyers using nonprofits posing as providing assistance to women in high asset cases for domestic violence, only to strip them of their assets for their own personal profits. That is a runner and capper scheme. When attorneys, personal injury attorneys, were going to the hospital beds of the most vulnerable accident victims, society said that was unacceptable. It is also unacceptable for family law lawyers to prey on people who are involved in a divorce or a probate matter and strip them of their assets and impugn their credibility as well as impair their mental health because of the legal system. We have allowed these attorneys to do this, and the state bar continues to delay complaints about attorneys, not investigate them properly, not assign them to special prosecutors when they should, and further allow these attorneys not only to continue to act with impunity, but to give them awards and elevate them in the legal community as if this is the new norm. If the legal profession wants everyone to believe that they behave as wolves of Wall Street, then that is what is happening. Having a holiday party sponsored by family law attorneys at the Glass House in Silicon Valley is as close to the Wolf of Wall Street as we can get. It is Tom Giardi's spinoffs, and the state bar is saying that it has done its job and it knows it has not. You must investigate Sherry Diamond and all of the members of the Santa Clara County Bar Association who hosted a holiday party and gave judges a free lunch. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your comment.